Hey guys, subscribe to Codeboard and please press the bell icon so that you get notified every time we upload a new video. Happy learning! Hello friends, welcome to Codeboard. In the previous videos, we saw some basics of Java programming language. Now on, let's do the actual coding and practice step by step how to code in Java. So we are going to start with data types and variable, which are like the building blocks of Java programming language. So let's understand it very thoroughly in this video. I'm going to open Eclipse IDE here. So in the last videos, we saw how to print a simple statement in Java with the help of System.out.println or println. So here we have hello world printed. Now what if I want to print a number instead of hello? So I'll have to write 1 here without quotes. Quotes are for strings, and since we are printing number, no need of quotes. So we have printed 1 here. Let's write a statement at the beginning of it. Let's say the number is, we have a string and a number here. Let's separate it with a plus sign. Plus sign will just concat a string and a number. This is the Java syntax. In the similar fashion, let's also print the addition of the number to itself. So I'm saying addition of the number to itself is 1 plus 1. So here I'm going to write 1 plus 1 in bracket, otherwise it will just concat 1 plus 1 and print 11, but we need to do addition first. So since brackets are executed first, adding brackets will add the number first and print the result. So here we have printed the addition of number to itself. I'm also going to print subtraction, division and multiplication. So we have all the five statements here. Let's run and check the output. So let's run a Java application. Here we have results of all the operations printed. Now what if I want to change 1 to 2 or any other number, let's say. I'll have to change it everywhere, which is very time consuming and inefficient for large programs. So we need to do something which would do the required thing by changing at just one place. So to achieve this in programming, we store it in a variable and use that variable everywhere. So if you change the value of this variable, it will change at all places. So I'm storing this 1 in a number. So let's say number equal to 1. So variable is simply means that its value can vary throughout the program. So now whenever you store some value in a variable, you need to mention its data type or what type of value this variable holds. So since this is a number, 1 is a number here, we are going to say int, that is integer, before the number. So we'll say int number and then write number equal to 1. Now int number is the declaration and number equal to 1 is definition. So we are declaring first and then defining. And you can also combine in one statement by just saying int number equal to 1. So instead of using 1 everywhere, I'm going to use the number. In Eclipse, there is a shortcut to do this. You can simply select the number, right click and say extract local variable from the refactor option. So here you can say same statement that we have written is auto generated and number is taken everywhere. So now let's run and check the output. The output is the same. Now if I change the value of 1 to 2, I will have to change the value at just one place, and this is the use of variable. And since we need to mention the type of the value that variable holds, we also specify the data type. So let's run and check. Now it has printed the output for or the result for number 2. Now here if you observe, I cannot write a fraction or decimal such as 2.2 since this is a int data type. So we have different data types for different types of number. So let's study about data types in detail here. Here we have byte, which is the smallest one, and its range is from -128 to 127. It is a 8-bit data type and it can hold the value in particular range. Then we have for larger numbers, we have short. Then we have int, which is mostly used and which has a range between these values, and it is 32 bits as well. Then we have for even larger numbers, we have long. For decimals, we have float for up to 7 decimal digits and double for up to 16 decimal digits. Boolean is for true and false, and character is for holding the single characters. For a longer string, we have string, but it is not a data type, and we'll study more about string in the further videos. Here, if you observe, character holds the default value in this type because Java follows the Unicode pattern. So these are the 8 data types in Java which are used to hold different types of value. They have different range and different sizes. So let's check them in the Eclipse IDE. We'll be defining each type of data type here. So let's first say byte b equal to, and we're going to say 127. If I write 128, it is going to give me an error that it is out of range. Similar for short, s equal to, then we have seen integer already, int data type. For more long, I can use long. If you see, if I go out of range for int, it is also going to throw error. So for large numbers, we use long. For fractions, we have float. So let's say float f equal to, and you need to mention f compulsory with the float for compiler to know this is a float value. So this is the Java syntax. And for double d equal to, so for double you need to mention d at the end. Boolean holds true false, so we are going to write boolean b1 equal to false or true. And for character, you write the characters in the single quotes. You can just write one character. If you go beyond it, it is going to throw error. So this yellow thing that you see here, these are not errors, these are warnings. And since we have not used this variable, it is throwing warnings, so you can ignore it. So these are the data types, guys. In the next video, we will also use it more and understand how we can do various types of calculations and manipulations with it. So let's summarize the whole video once. Variable stores the value which can vary throughout the program. Then data types tell what data type or type of data the variable is holding. Then there are 8 primitive data types in Java. These are like primitive data types, and since these are widely used, we do not create classes for it. So these are primitive data types. There are also wrapper data types. We'll be studying them in the next videos. So you need to remember these primitive data types, and they are the building blocks of Java. So this was about today's video, guys. I hope you understood data types and variables in Java language. For more such videos, stay tuned and subscribe to our channel, and also like and share this video. Thank you.